Come join us as we continue our road trip through the provinces of southern Thailand. In this video, we leave the relaxing comforts of the Sunshine Paradise Resort in Prachuap Khiri Khan and head south to the province of Ranong. While this is a road trip, we do ditch the car for a few days and take in an island that is reminiscent of Thailand 30 years ago. Almost. But now there are air-conditioned bungalows available, a necessary luxury considering we're traveling during the hottest time of the year.
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
So we're here on the way to Ranong at Wat Suwan Khiri, and it's built in Burmese architecture. It was originally built in an area that was flooded a lot during rainy season, so they moved it here. And Bob can tell you a little more about the history of how this came about.
This Wat is in the Burmese style, this chetty. It is very, very similar to Shwedagon Pagoda, which is one of the most impressive Wats in all of Southeast Asia that I've ever seen. And Shwedagon is in Yangon. It's probably, at least 5 times the size of this, could even be more, and is pretty impressive. And we are in the middle of nowhere. We probably got another hour to go to get to Ranong.
And this is the Khao Fa Chi Viewpoint. Down there is the Kra Buri River, and over on the other side of this is Myanmar.
And the name of the place?
Khao Coffee Shop.
Your family's had this place for how long?
Almost like 30 years. We're proud to present our local coffee. We bring all over the place from Ranong. And we have a coffee garden back there as well.
Last night we spent downtown at this place called Souk Hotel. It was very nice. It was in a town that, was in a main drag. It wasn't all that exciting. We grabbed a bite to eat that was underwhelming. Today we moved to a place on the river.
So that's the river, and Myanmar is over on the other side. This is our resort and the pool at our resort, Mrs. Swan's. It's actually not a bad little place. The room is perfectly adequate. Not going to win any awards, but got everything you need, and it's all clean and neat.
So this is the way they serve breakfast here at Mrs. Swan's. Now that's an American breakfast. You must feel like a king, Bob.
And all my silver.
We spent our time in Ranong seeing some of the sights and figuring out our next moves. We also needed to figure out what to do about our 90-day reporting.
Here we are at Hak Nam. Across the way is the commercial harbor. There's commercial fishing boats. There's the immigration office. There's a lot of long-tail boats over by the immigration office. That's where you can take those long-tail boats over to Myanmar. A lot of people are doing that to do visa runs.
We just did our 90-day reporting here at the Ranong Provincial Immigration Office. It probably took us 10 minutes maybe 15.
including having to go across the way to photocopy some pages of the passport. Unbelievable. If we were in Bangkok trying to do this at Chiang Wat Na, we probably wouldn't have even seen an agent yet.
Probably one of the best experiences getting any paperwork done in Thailand that we've ever had.
Sunset for Mrs. Swan's resort in Ranong, looking out across the river at Myanmar. So we're at Keing Lay Restaurant here for dinner, right next door to the hotel. That is some kind of small clams with a spicy turmeric sauce that are just outrageous. This is some kind of a fried shrimp puff or dumpling that's equally delicious. And we'll get to that chicken in Mandalay curry in a minute. And of course, a beer lao.
And rice.
And rice. All right, Paula, what you got there?
So this is some kind of a lobster dish steamed in milk. And it's got some, I don't know, egg around it.
It's like sweetened egg milk.
Right.
Sweetened milk with egg, or I don't know, but that lobster is delicious steamed in milk.
So tender.
It is, and sweet.
Yeah.
Like
Really
I've never,
sweet.
ever.
Wow. That's really different than anything I've ever had. It's delicious.
These are those tropic lobsters, not the Maine lobsters, no claws. And it was a small one, it was 400 grams for 1,000 baht. So that lobster was tasty, but the real star of the show was this egg, it turns out, is mixed with steamed milk. And it's just the most delicious scrambled egg I have ever had in my life. And Paula makes one hell of a scrambled egg.
We'll have to try this.
So Paul, what you eating?
Mussels in a very spicy turmeric sauce.
Spicy.
But delicious. So we just finished having dinner riverside at a seafood restaurant, as you might expect being riverside. And that over there, knowing where I come from, you might think is New Jersey. But in reality, that over there is Myanmar. We are in Ranong, Thailand.
There are several offshore islands, both on the Thai side and in Myanmar, that are not nearly as developed as elsewhere in southern Thailand. The islands on both sides of the border merit some serious time exploring, but we have a lot of ground to cover in this year's southern road trip, so we'll just have to come back next season. For the next few days, we're on one of the nearby islands, Kopayam, where we'll show you the Thailand of 30 years ago, except now there's reliable electricity and air conditioning.
And here we are, leaving Ranong here, getting all strapped into these life jackets. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. And away we go.
Khao Fa.
There's just too much to squeeze into a single video, so join us in our next video as we explore this charming island, reminiscent of the Thailand of old. And if you're enjoying our unconventional journey, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button to be alerted to future videos. Thanks for watching!